Hello everybody, welcome back to Bristol. This is the Allstar Offline Racing series with the Cup cars. We had the truck race yesterday, now we're doing Bristol today. So we're going to start qualifying. Now, while we wait for qualifying to go, one thing I did change is the textures, like the graphics. You can actually read some of them now. You can see the Sunoco sign. In the truck race yesterday, the graphics were horrible. Like, the ones over here you can't really see yet, but if you're up closer to them, you can see them. And it looks more like this. So that's one thing I did. So, if you guys missed it, we are not doing live streams for the most part. We will do live streams on, like, the main events, like the Coca-Cola 600, the All-Star race, the final few races in the season. So it just, I don't know, I guess it makes it a little easier not to do a live stream. So, you know, if you watching this, I am going to also post highlight videos for people that don't want to watch the entire race, because an hour or hour and a half, it's a pretty long time, you know, for a race to watch. So look at this, the first lap, well, Logan Gentry did have the pole, now it's John Book. I was going to say, Logan Gentry, April Pryor, they both have poles, and they're second and third right now. Going to try to go for their second pole of the season. See where Damian Singletary qualifies. Damian Singletary, the number 96, he won the truck race yesterday. 2 races in a row for that driver. See if he can continue his luck here in the Cup Series. Doesn't look like it, though. I don't even think he's in the top 30. Yeah, he's back in 34th. So it looks like John Book, the 62, might get his first pole. April Pryor, 2nd. Logan Gentry, 3rd. Matt Riddle, 4th. And Jacob Britt, 5th. A few new names we haven't seen up here. See Ryan Benjamin in 6th place. He is one of the points contenders. He is 3rd place in points. You also have Sam Oskin, who's 2nd in points. He is in the top 10. You got Sarah Rocha, Logan York, Alvin Jones in 14th. Alexander Jones should be back next week. We've got to get the official word from the doctors, but he should be able to come back. But the doctor did say when Alexander does come back, he will run the truck race, and that is it. I know Alexander was really hoping to race yesterday in the truck race, but he could not. Alexander did say he was going to give his younger brother Alvin one of his rides, either the truck or the Cup Series. So we'll see how that plays out. In the meantime, John Book, the 62, he gets the pole. Awesome for that team. Second place is the 12 of April Pryor. You've got the 6 of Logan Gentry, 13 of Matt Riddle, the 36 Jacob Britt, the 48 Ryan Benjamin, the 17 of Callie Hancock, the 10 of Pablo West, the 95 Tavis Haken, the 2 of Sam Oskin. You've got the 31 Lindsey Hancock, the 21 Sarah Rocha, the points winner from last season, the 53 Logan York, the 37 Alvin Jones, subbing for his brother. Got the 43 Benjamin Wallace, the 1 of Laura Lee Wiebe. You've got the 81 Skylar Rocha, the 88 Muhammad Abdullah, 24 Stephen Pollard III, 54 Evan McCollum, the 18 Bean Wiebe, the 42 Hunter Blade. We've got Steve Pollard, the number 77, the 4 of Zach Cronin, the 19 Dylan Eberheimen, the 41 Tyrell Resner, 22 Nancy Pryor, she is the points leader entering this race, 34 Bruce Zero, got the 14 of Cody Rhodes, 52 Robert Pollard, 51 Jeremiah Dwayne, the 20 of Yale Carrillo, the 11 of Alejandro Rodriguez, the 96 Damian Singletary, 2 wins in a row in the truck series. He starts really far in the field. 00 of Alex Alves, the 8 of Ron Jackson, the 38 Axel Zero, the 3 of Tim Hoffman. We've got the 32 Austin Johnson and the 9 of Brendan Hancock. They round out the top 40 drivers. So let's get this race started. Should be a fun race. 200 laps. We saw a pretty clean race in the truck series yesterday. See if the Cup cars are going to do the same, or if it's going to be a crash fest. 62 John Book leading the field down to the green flag for his first pole of the season. Green flag in the air. He gets a great start. The 12th of April Prior now on the outside. She's going to try to look for she's going to look for a opening in the bottom. The 6th of Logan Gentry now getting underneath of the 12. He's going to take second place away. Here comes that 36 Jacob Britt. Going to try to take third place away from April. John Book leading the first lap. Saw in the truck race yesterday, the pole sitter did not lead the first lap. Everybody gets off to a pretty good start. Looking at Ryan Benjamin, third place in the points. He's on the outside. He gets clipped by the 10 of Pablo West. That was almost a crash. Pablo, very impatient right now. We're going to see that a lot today. Ryan Benjamin is holding his breath. He wrecked in the truck race yesterday. Actually was not, he was in the wreck, but in the huge crash in turn 1, but under caution, he ended up hitting the back of Laura Lee Wiebe, and he retired from the race. Pablo West gets past Ryan. Now Ryan has an opening on the bottom. He is going to get down low underneath Matt Riddle. That's for position going up front here. John Book, he has a pretty nice lead over Jacob Britt, who is now second. That number 36 car. It kind of looks like the middle and the high line. That's probably the best line if you're by yourself. Oh, there's a crash. Who is at the 20, I think it is. 20 of Yel Carrillo. Oh, and there's a massive crash on the track. I see Bruiser, Muhammad Abdullah. Alvin Jones is involved. Evan McCollum. Looks like the 52. Is that Robert? Yeah, Robert Pollard. I'm not sure what happened there. We're going to have to go back and take a look at that. Muhammad Abdullah involved in another massive crash. He's had pretty bad luck this season. Involved in a huge crash at ISM. He did win a race. So there's a few drivers a lap down. The 2 of Sam Oskin, he's a lap down. Wow, the 11, Alejandro Rodriguez, 4th place in points. A lot of drivers have just retired from the race. Sam Oskin, Lindsey Hancock, the 31, the 37 of Alvin Jones, the 88, Muhammad Abdullah, and Yel Carrillo. You also see, I think that's Tyrell Resner, Cody Rhodes. They're on pit road. Cody Rhodes, the 14, he has a ton of damage on that car. What in the world happened? Well, let's go back and look at the 20, Yel Carrillo. He was the first car that crashed. Just coming off the turn, Damian Singletary into Yel Carrillo. Yel didn't have a bad crash. He just hit the wall and came up the track, and he was out. Now let's figure out what happened in the next turn. Next 2 turns. It was Sam Oskin, Sam Oskin, Lindsey Hancock. They were side by side. Lindsey pushed Sam up into the wall, and from there you see a lot of cars just pile in. Bruce Zero, Robert Pollard, Zach Cronin, the 4, the 8 of Ron Jackson. My gosh. Looked like Stephen Pollard kind of came up into Sam Oskin first, and then that caused the huge crash. Bean Wiebe, the 18, he was able to get past. Man, a lot of drivers impacted by that crash. There's a lot of cars out of the race. Let's go back and also watch Bruce Zero. From Bruce Zero's on board camera, you see the crash happen, and really, you don't know where they're going to go. The track was clear, and then it just gets blocked. We had a crash like that in the truck race yesterday. So John Book is the leader. There's only 34 cars left this early in the race. The 14, he just retired with camshaft issues. So John Book, the 62, he is going to lead the field back to the green flag. We are underway yet again here at Bristol. Single file restart. Nobody is lapped down. See how everybody manages on the restart. Hopefully we can get some laps in under green. Jacob Britt, Logan Gentry, right behind John Book. Of April Pryor, she is running in 4th place, started in 2nd. A lot of these drivers that were on the outside line, they were happy to see the caution. That way they could get back in single file formation and have a shot to get to the bottom of the track and hopefully make some passes. That traction compound is on the bottom of the track, and that is just a huge help to the bottom line. Oh, the 12th, April Pryor. I thought she was going to hit the 6th of Logan Gentry. Here comes April. Some of these cars, Jacob Britt, 2nd place. He has got damage on the right side of his car, and so does Logan Gentry. Logan ended up hitting the wall on the exit of turn number 4. Watching with his number 6 car there, and he is getting passed by Callie Hancock and Benjamin Wallace. Ryan Benjamin trying to make a pass on Tavis Haken. Tavis going to send it real wide in the turn, and he is going to hold off Ryan for now. John Book continues to lead here. He has Jacob Britt right behind him, about a half a second back. So the top 10 in points entering this race, they were 75 points from 1st to 10th. And obviously with that crash happening, it's going to be a little different. You see the 41 Tyrell Resner, he is in this race, damaged and off the pace. The 11 Alejandro Rodriguez, Robert Pollard, Damian Singletary, they all have got damage back here. But, yeah, the points are definitely going to be changed a little bit. See Hunter Blade, Austin Johnson right beside each other. 54 Evan McCollum. Oh, there's a crash. Who is that? Jeremiah Dwayne. Axel Zero up the track, and the 52 is going to be involved. 2nd caution. Tim Hoffman's involved. You see Robert Pollard, a lot of damage on his car. Oh my gosh. 2nd caution of the race. And again, another points contender, Jeremiah Dwayne, that 51. He was in 9th place in points. So right now, Sam Odoskin, Alejandro Rodriguez, Jeremiah Dwayne, they've all had issues. Axel Zero involved. My gosh. We saw that crash happen in real time. I don't think we're going to have anybody come down pit road. Let's just look and see. Couple cars. The 77, Steve Pollard, he's in pit road. Robert Pollard, he ended up getting a huge part of that crash. Let's go back and look at the replay. Not sure what happened. Oh, the 77 hit the wall. Jeremiah went down to try to get past him, and those 3 cars, Axel Zero, Jeremiah Dwayne, Tim Hoffman, they hit hard. Let's go back and run with Tim Hoffman. Tim was running in 23rd position. This was kind of mid-pack. You see, they had nowhere to go. My gosh, huge hit. And then, of course, the who's at 52? Robert Pollard involved. Here, I mean, you can't even really see what was going on. They were all down low, and of course, the cars there are going to come up the track and right into traffic. So a lot of drivers out of this race already. We have 29 drivers left. Robert Pollard, Steve Pollard, Jeremiah Dwayne, Axel Zero, Tim Hoffman involved in that crash. So we've got, Cody Rhodes, Sam Odoskin, Lindsey Hancock, Alvin Jones, Muhammad Abdullah, and Yel Carrillo also out of the race. Those drivers were out from the first crash. Second crash happening around lap 22. So this could be a long green flag run. I did not mention before the race started, but if we had a caution, or if we didn't have a caution before the halfway point, we would have the halfway caution, competition caution, but that obviously is not the case. So John Book, he has led all 25 laps. Getting ready for the restart, he is still the race leader. No one's been able to get past Jacob Britt. You see Benjamin Wallace up in third place. Green flag back in the air. John Book going to lead the field to the green once again. He got a good start. I think Jacob Britt in that 36, he just has a little too much damage to be able to get up and contend with the lead. Benjamin Wallace now on the inside, that 43 car. He's going to try to take second place away. He might bring the 12th of April Pryor with him. Logan Gentry and Ryan Benjamin are side by side a little further back there. Benjamin Wallace now underneath Jacob Britt and underneath John Book. John into the wall. John Book going to lose the lead and second place. Benjamin Wallace now to the front here at Bristol. These are his first laps led. He has not led a lap in the Cup Series yet. Man, these cars are getting really loose off of turn 4. Some of them are going up and smacking the wall. John Book now trying to hold on to third place from Logan Gentry. Logan right beside him. He's going to get past. Now here comes Ryan Benjamin now for fourth. They almost made some contact. 17, Callie Hancock. She got into the wall just a little bit further back in the field. I think everyone will be all right. I think everyone will recover. A lot of racing going on back here. Alex Alves at 00, the 10 of Pablo West. Brendan Hancock, the 9. He needs a good run. He's having a good run today. Running in 13th right now. Good to see that driver having a great run. See Stephen Pollard here, the 24. Trying to break into the top 10 in points. 22, Nancy Pryor, the points leader entering this race. Right behind her, we've got the 21, Sarah Rocha, who was the points winner last season. And behind her is the one of Lorelei Wiebe. 3 female drivers trying to move up towards the front, getting past the 81 of Skylar Rocha now. Skylar is in the top 10 in points. He is having a good season so far. Ooh, it looked like the 10, I don't know, he almost hit the wall. Damian Singletary, like we said, he went 2 for 2 in the truck series. He is in the top 20. I don't know if he can make it back up towards the front. Zach Cronin, Austin Johnson, you've got some of the damaged cars here. Just trying to survive the race now. Tyrell Resner, he is about to go a lap down. Benjamin Wallace is leading this race, and they have Tyrell about a half of a lap down. We haven't had the chance to encounter lap cars yet. We don't know how that's going to affect this race. A lot of drivers. There's 2 drivers 3 laps down. Tyrell Resner and Ron Jackson are both 3 laps down. I don't know if they're on pit road right now. I don't think they are. Ron Jackson, I think he might be. Tyrell's on the track. A lot of cars out of the race. 29 cars are left in this race. It's crazy. We're not even halfway in this race. Oh, the caution's out. Oh, that's Ron Jackson, Logan York, Zach Cronin. Caution out yet again. Third time, lap number 39. So we're going to have to go back and look what happened to those drivers. Ron Jackson was one of the cars. He was multiple laps down. Zach Cronin, Logan York, unfortunate for him. I don't know what position Logan was in, but right now he's running in 27th. He doesn't have a lot of damage on his car. I think he'll be all right. You see John Book. He's in pit road. So John's going to sacrifice his 10th place position, come down pit road, and possibly repair his damage, get tires and fuel. But we've got 160 laps to go once they cross the start-finish line. So a long way to go still. Yeah, everyone's going to come down pit road, it looks like. Benjamin Wallace, Jacob Britt, Ryan Benjamin, Logan York, Tavis Haken, and everybody else coming down. First time we're going to see pit stops today, so see what this is like. everybody coming down. There's not one driver staying out. Obviously, cars that are a lap down, they do not come down pit road this time. They'll come by after the cars are off of pit road. So you see Tyrell Resner, John Book. I don't know if John Book's going to be considered the leader or if he's going to have a penalty. He might have a black flag. I think he came down pit road before pit road was actually open. We'll have to update everyone on that. Benjamin Wallace, Jacob Britt, Ryan Benjamin. They get out first, second, and third. See, the 12th of April prior, I think, beat Tavis Aiken out. Yeah, John Book, he is there. I think he might be the leader. In the meantime, let's go and look what happened to some of these drivers involved in that wreck. What happened with Ron Jackson? Oh, Ron had actually come off of pit road, merged up the track into Austin Johnson. Austin spins Ron out. Oh. Logan York, Zach Cronin, they did get some damage. But yeah, if you merge at the wrong time, that is obviously not good. We saw that in the truck race. Oh, John Book is going to be the leader too. John Book out front. Logan York between him and the 43, Benjamin Wallace. Now Benjamin is second place, not Logan York. So Logan is a lap down. John Book on pit road. I think he does have a penalty. And now all these lap cars are in front of the leaders. Benjamin Wallace, Jacob Britt now on the inside. Oh, Jacob Britt, Benjamin Wallace almost made contact with each other. Tyrell Resner, Zach Cronin, Logan York, the first three cars in line. But they are a lap down or more. Right now, Zach Cronin and Logan York are on the lead lap. That's the 53 and the 4. Tyrell Resner is only 2 laps down. Jacob Britt slows down a lot on the inside, and Benjamin Wallace is going to complete the pass on the outside line. Oh, the huge crash in the back of the field. A lot of cars on pit road, too. Evan McCollum, Damian Singletary, that was a hard hit. You see Sarah Rocha, Bean Wiebe, and April Pryor. For some reason, they're on pit road. John Book's going to go at least a lap down. I believe these drivers, I guess, are serving penalties. And they're going to go a lap down. Bean Wiebe, Sarah Rocha, and April Pryor are all going to go a lap down. Yeah, they didn't get tires or anything. They were just serving penalties, I guess. Damian Singletary, the 96, the truck race winner yesterday. That was a very hard hit. Hopefully they are okay. Let's show you what happened. Him and Evan McCollum, the 54. Oh my God, huge hit. That is the safer barrier wall, though. I think they're going to be all right. Again, you see, just made some slight contact, and they're into the wall hard. We'll update you guys on their conditions then. So 2 more cars out of the race. We only have 26 drivers left. A huge list of cars out of the race. These 3 drivers, the 12, the 18, the 21, all came down pit road, served penalties. John Book served a penalty as well. You see Callie Hancock, she's on pit road. Not sure what happened with her. Have to watch and see if she's alright. Yeah, she's just repairing some damage, and she's getting back out on the track. So we're almost a quarter of the way through this race, and we're almost halfway as far as the cars out of the race. The truck race, we didn't see a lot of drivers out. We saw some crashes, but this race has been a huge disaster in the Cup race. 26 drivers left, 24 on the lead lap. The 12th of April Pryor, the 18 Bean Wiebe, and the 21 Sarah Rocha, they're all on the lead lap. They managed to somehow stay on the lead lap. Luckily, they got a caution, or else they would have been at least 2 laps down. John Book, however, was not lucky. He is 2 laps down. The pole sitter of this race Led the first 25 laps. Now it's the 43, Benjamin Wallace. We're going to go back to green this time by. Look at the 95, Tavis Haken. He won earlier this season in the truck race at Daytona. He's looking to get a cup win now. So John Book, Tyrell Resner on the inside line. They're 2 laps down. Benjamin Wallace, the 43, is going to lead the field back to the green flag. We are back underway here at Bristol. Looks like Benjamin Wallace might be able to clear John Book on the restart. That's not the same for the 36, though, of Jacob Britt. Tavis Haken. Now Ryan Benjamin going to go down low. He's going to get underneath of Tavis. Benjamin Wallace does not clear the lap cars. And now here comes Ryan Benjamin for second place. Ryan might be able to get past Benjamin Wallace. John Book trying to get past Benjamin. John has a really fast car, so right now he's only a lap down. Almost some contact between Tyrell Resner and Benjamin Wallace. Benjamin might be able to clear them. I think there might have been a crash on the track. No, there's not, but there is a car in pit road. That is the 11 of Alejandro Rodriguez and the 24, Stephen Pollard III. They're on pit road. So you see the first few cars now single file. Ryan Benjamin trying to get past Tyrell Resner. Here's the 9 of Brendan Hancock. He has not had a good run yet. Great to see him up in the top 5. Tavis Haken in 4th place. Tavis had a really good run earlier at ISM. And at Daytona, he's had some pretty good runs this season. Ryan Benjamin now underneath John Book. He is clear of lap traffic. Now he's going to try to catch the 43, Benjamin Wallace. Brendan Hancock in 3rd. See some of the drivers that were on pit road. Stephen Pollard right in front of the leader. This could allow Ryan to catch right up to the 43. Nice little green flag run right here. Benjamin Wallace underneath Stephen Pollard 3rd. So Stephen Pollard is now, I believe, 2 laps down. Yeah, 2 laps down for him. John Book's 2 laps down. So 22 drivers on the lead lap as of right now. Right in front of Benjamin Wallace, there's Alejandro Rodriguez. Battle for second place still kind of brewing. Brendan Hancock in 3rd, trying to catch 2nd. Pablo West up to 4th place. The 1 of Laura Lee Wiebe, she's in 8th place. She's made her way up through the field. 13 of Matt Riddle, he is in 10th place. He ended up winning, I believe it was at ISM earlier this season. And he isn't in the top 10 in points, but he's pretty close. And this could be the race where he jumps into the top 10. Benjamin Wallace right now is enjoying the front. He has led for about the last 30 laps. He's been out front. Ryan Benjamin trying to catch him. Benjamin went up kind of high that time off of turn 4. Ryan's able to catch him just a little bit. We're nearing the halfway point of this race already. A lot of green flag racing. The first couple crashes took out a large group of cars in both crashes, so I think now we're going to see probably a 50 or 60 lap green flag run. I don't know if these drivers are going to have to pit under the green flag or under the caution, whichever one would happen next. Ryan Benjamin is slowly catching Benjamin, but I don't know if he's going to be able to catch him. Brendan Hancock, Pablo West back here in 3rd and 4th. Let's go through the back of the field. You see Zach Cronin, the 4 on pit road. Logan York, he is back in 22nd. Right in front of him is the 17, Callie Hancock. She's in 21st. Bruce Zero is multiple laps down, I think. No, he's in 19th. My bad. 19th place. He's just trying to hang on and have a good finish. Oh, into the wall again for him. That car is badly damaged. 21 Sarah Rocha, the 12th April Pryor. They're in the top 20. Again, a lot of these drivers just trying to hold on. See if there's any more crashes. See if they can maybe work their way up through the field. A lot of cars have damage. At turn 4, the exit of turn 4 has been very treacherous today. You see 3 wide back here. John Book, Logan Gentry, Dylan Eberheimen, my bad. Still 3 wide, entering turn number 1. They almost crashed. Everybody makes it out all right, though. See Bean Weeby in the 18. He is 2 laps down, I believe. No? Where is he at? Oh, he is in 14th, 15th place now after Nancy Pryor gets passed. Oh, Zach Cronin up in front of the 22. That's the points leader. Nancy Pryor is trying to work her way back up towards the front of the field. Zach Cronin goes around. Nancy Pryor almost involved in that crash. The points leader. Wow. We'll see Zach Cronin on pit road. He's got a lot of damage. I believe he probably is out of fuel from that. That almost took the points leader out of this race. Sam Odoskin, he's out of the race. He was second in points. Alejandro Rodriguez, Bruce Zera, Jeremiah Dwayne, they're all having really bad races today. Looks like the leaders are going to come down pit road. See if this will change any of the pit strategies. See if anybody will take just fuel, or if they'll take 4 tires and fuel, or 2 tires and fuel. All the lap cars staying out on the track. Benjamin Wallace, he had a couple cars between him and Ryan Benjamin. So I believe Benjamin Wallace is probably going to exit pit road with the lead. See how far back second place is. There's some smoke on pit road. Who is that? Somebody was smoking on pit road. I don't know who that was. But Benjamin Wallace does get out front first. Then Ryan Benjamin, Pablo West. Oh, the 95 of Tavis Haken. He had engine problems. He blew an engine under caution. Just double check that and see if that was him on pit road. Yeah, right as he was entering his pit. Oh, Tavis Haken. He was having a great run, but, man, in the top 5, too. Tavis Haken's going to be out of this race. Let's go back and show you the 4 of Zach Cronin. What happened with him? It's these cars that are coming off of pit road, merging into the field. Nancy Pryor almost ran over Zach. She tries to get past him, pushes him up the track a little bit. Nancy almost down into the wall, but instead it was Zach Cronin. Zach had a lot of damage on his car. He's out. So now there's only 24 drivers left in this race. We are nearing the halfway point of this race now. We had a pretty good green flag run. It was about 15 laps or so. Now Ryan Benjamin on the outside. He was able to get down low. I don't think anyone's really going to be able to get down low. Alex Alves may be in 6th place. He could probably get down to the bottom. Skylar Rocha, Hunter Blade. Remember, 1 season ago, Skylar Rocha, who was driving the 81 car, and actually was driving the 81 car last season, he won his first Cup race here at Bristol, and he is in the top 10. Oh, Stephen Pollard and Ryan Benjamin, they made a little bit of contact. 3 wide further back here. This is not going to work. Somehow it does for now. Oh, Pablo West hard into the wall. 32 Austin Johnson as well. Hunter Blade was involved. The 22 Nancy Pryor, she was collected. Pablo West in the top 10. Yet another caution. We are probably not going to have any cars left the way we're going. My gosh. Yeah, this is crazy. This race has been bizarre. we know they're not going to come down pit road. Let's just go look at what happened. They were 3 wide in turns 1 and 2. Somehow they made it through that without any issues. Tyrell spins out John into Pablo. A lot of drivers made a great move and missed the wreck, which is good. Watch on board with the 42 of Hunter Blade. Everything happened so fast here. Oh, he hit Austin Johnson, and he has a lot of damage. Well, let's go through the top 10 drivers. Let's go and look at some of them. Benjamin Wallace has led just about every lap. He's led the most laps right now. Ryan Benjamin running in second. Almost won at California the last time we raced. Finished second to Tim Hoffman after Ryan had led the last few laps of that race. That was a pretty good photo finish there. John Book, the pole sitter, he is 2 laps down. Third place at the 00, Alex Alves. He is having the best run of his career so far. Great to see him up in the top 5. 41, Tyra Resner's 2 laps down. Skylar Rocha, the 81, we said he won last season at this track. He is looking pretty good. The top 5, Matt Riddle, the 13, won at ISM. He is running in 5th place, looking to possibly get a second win this season. Laura Lee Wiebe, 6th place. She has a pole position. Actually, she got the pole at ISM. Right behind her, Bean Wiebe, in 7th place, having a good run right now. Behind Bean, in 8th place, is one of his rivals this season, the 21, Sarah Rocha. Bean had said earlier this season that Sarah does not know how to race, and it doesn't matter if she won a championship last season or not. He said he doesn't care. It's this season, the time's now, not then. The 34, Bruiser, 9th place. He was running back in 30th earlier in this race, and he is up in the top 10 after winning at Atlanta. And the 36, Jacob Britt, in 10th place. Great to see some of these drivers having great runs. Haven't seen them have good runs yet. So the restart, lap 83 going into 84. Benjamin Wallace gets a great jump, and Ryan Benjamin might do the same. Do they clear the 62 of John Book? Ryan's going to try. I don't think he's going to be able to. Oh, there's already a caution. Oh, Brendan Hancock, Austin Johnson, and Hunter Blade again. Huge crash. In the meantime of all that stuff happening, Alex Alves, the 00, he got past Ryan Benjamin for second. My gosh, we are not going to have anybody left in this race. Brendan Hancock, we said earlier, he was having a great run. On the restart, what happened? Oh, Logan Gentry spins him out. He just flat out turns him. Callie Hancock was involved. Again, Hunter Blade. Oh, well, he was involved in that wreck, technically. So you see, they're already spinning out there. Brendan goes up the track. He had nowhere, or nothing he could have done to change that. Hunter Blade hard into Austin Johnson. So now Callie Hancock in pit road. Hunter Blade, the 42, he is in pit road. See if they can get their cars repaired and back out on the track. I think we're only going to have like 18 or 19 cars left. Well, Hunter Blade, he is on pit road. Callie Hancock on pit road. You know, the way this race is going, it almost doesn't matter if you're in a wreck now or not. You're going to finish around the top 20. Well, Hunter Blade in this race still. I believe Callie Hancock's going to, yep, she got her car repaired. They're both in this race. So now, a new player, the 00, Alex Alves, second place. Top 10 pretty much stayed the same, other than the 48 and the 00 changing positions. we saw yesterday in the truck race, it was a pretty calm race. Had some crashes. We had some longer green flag runs at the end of it. This race has been everything but calm. It has been crazy. It's been bizarre. And you see, we have 20 drivers left now. 32 of Austin Johnson, the 9 Brendan Hancock, the 10 Pablo West, the 11 Alejandro Rodriguez, 95 Tavis Aiken. Only car that was not involved in a crash where he couldn't continue. He had an engine issue, running in the top 5 at that point. Zach Cronin, the 4, the 54 Evan McCollum, the 96 Damian Singletary, the 8 Ron Jackson, the 52 of Robert Pollard, the 77 Steve Pollard, Jeremiah Dwayne, Axel Zero, Tim Hoffman, Cody Rhodes, Sam Odoskin, 31 Lindsey Hancock, Alvin Jones, Muhammad Abdullah, and Yel Carrillo all out of the race. We have 20 cars left in the race, 20 cars out. Look at Bean Weeby on the restart. He went down low trying to pass Laura Lee. Going to be interesting to see if Bean can catch up to the 48. The 48 was not happy with Bean yesterday in a truck race. He said he was going to wreck Bean, so we'll have to see if that actually happens or not. Ryan Benjamin on the outside. Look at this battle for the lead. Alex Alves, the 00 underneath Benjamin Wallace for the lead here at Bristol. He is going to get the lead near the halfway point, and now he is going to lead his first lap in the Cup Series. John Book right in front of him. He is a lap down. He is trying to stay in front of that 00. It looks like the 00 Alex Alves is going to pass John and put him back 2 laps down. Back here we see Bean Weeby and Ryan Benjamin side by side. We know Bean does not like a lot of these drivers. He has been involved in a lot of skirmishes with drivers. The 48 Ryan Benjamin being one of them. The 21 right behind Bean, Sarah Rocha, that's another one that he has been involved with this season. Right now they're racing each other clean, so that's great to see. We'll have to see if that changes, though. Bean Weeby up to 3rd place here at Bristol. He complained earlier in the season, saying you cannot pass at these tracks, and right now he is making a lot of passes. He is up to 3rd place. Bean looking to try to catch the 43 of Benjamin Wallace. Benjamin Wallace into John Book. They almost crashed. Meanwhile, while this is happening, the 00 Alex Alves, he is able to pull away just a little bit. Benjamin Wallace gets past the 62 and the 24. Now here comes the 21 Sarah Rocha and the 81 Skylar Rocha underneath Bean Weeby. See if Bean plays nice with them. He is going to hold on the outside line. He might actually make the pass. Possibly, maybe not. Off of turn 4. You want to be on the outside in turns 1 and 2, and then the bottom 3 and 4. Sarah Rocha up to 3rd place. Up to 3rd. Points winner last season. Oh, John Book hard into the outside wall. But Sarah's back in, I believe, 18th or 19th place in points. So she's not even near the top 5 right now. But her finish today could possibly put her in the top 10 or so in points. Bean Weeby on pit road. What's going on there? The 18. Coming down pit road. He has damage. I guess he hit the wall. He is coming down pit road. Bean Weeby in the top 5, and now he is coming down. That is going to be crucial to him unless we get a caution. If we get a caution, he should be all right. No, I don't think we're going to get a caution. Everyone's spread out. Ryan Benjamin trying to catch the 21, or trying to catch the 12, I'm sorry. Bean Weeby he's actually getting tires. I think he had a tire go down. Getting right side tires. Unfortunate for that driver. He was in the top 5. He was making a lot of moves. Oh, man. Bean Weeby's going to go 2 laps down right now. Possibly 3 by the time he gets out. Yeah, he's still on pit road. They're having issues or something. Bean Weeby's going to go 3 laps down now. We're going to have to follow up with that team and see what exactly happened. Meanwhile, Skylar Rocha taking 3rd place away from Sarah Rocha. Skylar, the winner 1 year ago at this track. Benjamin Wallace trying to catch the 00 Alex Alves, and he is there. No traffic between them. Benjamin got a huge run off of turn 2. See if Bean's back out on the track. I don't know where that driver is. I think Bean actually is retired from the race. Did he? No, he's out on the track somewhere. Oh, 100 Blade Bruce Zero almost wrecked. There he is. There's Bean Weeby. Well, he got his damage repaired, and he has fresh tires now. So if we go green for a while, he might maybe be able to gain a couple positions. He's running in 20th position right now. Reports is they have had a tire go down, and they had issues getting the tire off of the car. Went 4 laps down under green flag. But now he has fresh tires. He has fuel. He should be able to make it to the end of the race. I don't know about anyone else, though. Top 2 drivers, Alex Alves, Benjamin Wallace, first and second. They've got a 2-second gap over third place. That's Sarah Rocha, Skylar Rocha there as well. Here's the 12th of April Pryor making some moves. She started on the front row. Ryan Benjamin, he's in 6th place. Right behind him, the 13 of Matt Riddle. See Laura Lee Weeby, Jacob Britt, they're battling with each other. That's for 8th place. In 10th place, you've got the 6 of Logan Gentry. 11th place, the 22, Nancy Pryor, the points leader entering this race. Not having a bad run, but she has not really been a contender. The 18, Bean Weeby, is a lap down, well, 4 laps down right now. 19, Dylan Eberheimen in 12th place. Hunter Blade is somehow in 13th place on the lead lap with all the damage he's got. And Tyrell Resner and Bruce Zero battling really close. They have been really aggressive with each other these last couple laps. Tyrell is 2 laps down. Bruce Zero, that 34, he is in 14th place. Right behind Bruce is the 17 of Callie Hancock. She is in 15th, and Logan York is in 16th. They are all on the lead lap. Look at this. Benjamin Wallace did get the lead, or he's trying to get the lead. He's on the outside of Alex. Oh, Benjamin hard to the wall. He's going to lose all of that ground. Now Alex Alves going to pull away. This 21, Sarah Rocha, she is moving in on these 2 leaders on first and second. Trying to keep the Rocha name in victory lane here at Bristol. It would be a different Rocha. It'd be Sarah Rocha instead of Skylar Rocha if she won. We've got 85 laps left. There's still a lot of racing left. A lot of things could happen. Oh, there's a caution. For example, the 17, Callie Hancock. Something happening with her. We're going to have a restart. And this could be interesting. So Callie Hancock, unfortunate for her. She has had a tough race today. Good news, if you want to call it good news, you will finish in the top 20 at least. You're going to gain a lot of points over a lot of drivers that are out of this race. So let's see who all comes down pit road. I think all of the leaders will. This could be the final pit stop of the race. You see Alex Alves, you see Benjamin Wallace. Benjamin trying to close up as much as he can. See if he can take the lead away on pit road. We've seen that happen a few times in the past. Season number 1, that is. The 18 of Bean Weeby, this could be an opportunity to gain a couple laps back. I don't think he's going to come down pit road. We might have other drivers that come down pit road. You see Bean staying out, but the 24 and the 62, they're coming down pit road. So Bean's going to be on the front row. He'll have fresh tires. He's got a fast car. If he can get out front of whoever the leader would be, and we get a caution, he would only be 3 laps down. I wouldn't count that 18 car out quite yet. I'd say maybe with 40 laps to go, if we don't have any more cautions, or if it's been green for a while, I would say you probably could count him out, but I really would not count him out. And look at this. 43, Benjamin Wallace does beat the 00 out of pit road. So Benjamin Wallace going to be the leader yet again. Let's go look what happened to the 17 of Callie Hancock. Well, it looks like the 41, Tyrell Resner. Let's watch here. He was on the outside of Callie. Off of turn 4, he just spins her out. Tyrell was racing aggressively with Brew Zero earlier. So Tyrell, I guess, not too happy that he's multiple laps down. So unfortunate for Callie Hancock. Bean Weeby, 3 laps down. It's going to be interesting to see if he can stay in front of the 43 if we get a quick caution. We only have 19 drivers left. I can't remember a race in recent history or even at all in the All-Star Offline Racing Series where we've had this many cars out of the race. 21 cars out, 19 left. The only race I can think of is maybe Talladega last season. There was a lot of huge crashes. Took a lot of drivers out, but that's the only race I could think of. So look at this. Green flag going to be back in the air. The 43 Benjamin Wallace gets a huge jump over Bean Weeby, and he is going to possibly clear him. Maybe not. Bean coming back on the inside. Bean Weeby going to try to do everything he can to stay in front of this 43 car. He is going to clear him off of turn number 4. And now Bean, 3 laps down. Can he get a quick caution? And can he go to the end of the field and possibly try again to get another lap back? Benjamin Wallace right behind the 18 car now. The 43 Benjamin Wallace is the race leader. Oh, Alex Alves and the 41 Tyra Resner made some contact off of turn 4. Benjamin Wallace racing Bean Weeby very hard. Bean is going to get passed by the 43. Can he mount another charge, another attack, and try to get past the 43? He is going to race real deep into the turn. Almost hit Benjamin Wallace. Bean trying to hold on that outside line. He wants one of his laps back. Oh, Bean into the wall. Benjamin Wallace, Alex Alves, first and second. See who's in third place. That 22, Nancy Pryor. She was the points leader entering this race. Running in third place right now. Behind her for position is the 1, Laura Lee Weeby, in fourth place. So while Bean's not having a good run, Laura Lee is. At least that's a good thing for that team. Bean can't be too mad about that. Oh, Hunter Blade up the track. He almost went right in front of the 22, Sarah Rocha. Almost took her out. Ryan Benjamin now for fourth place. Ryan was able to get up to the front. He didn't stay up there long. Laura Lee Weeby almost spinning out. 12th of April Pryor spun her out. Now Laura Lee going to go up and hit her just a little bit. These guys are racing very hard back here. Laura Lee going to hold on to the position somehow. Up front, the 6th, Logan Gentry. He is multiple laps down. He's trying to get past the 43. Benjamin Wallace. Alex Alves running in second. Third is still that 22, Nancy Pryor. About 2 seconds behind her is the 48, Ryan Benjamin, running in fourth. Fifth is the 1 of Laura Lee Weeby. You got the 19, Dylan Epperheim, and he's up here. April Pryor, the 12. She's in 7th. 8th place there. Or actually, 8th place and 9th place. That's Hunter Blade and the Jacob Britt. Hunter Blade, that 42, I don't know how he has that much damage and he's in the top 10. Somehow he is running in the top 10. It's pretty cool to see. Logan York, Skylar Rocha, they're pretty far back. I don't know what happened with them. Logan's just been trying to hang on, but Skylar is behind Logan. Skylar's running in 14th. Either way, these two cars are in the lead lap still. Not a bad run at all. Oh, the points leader's on pit road. The 22, Nancy Pryor. I don't know if she has damage on her car. Is there a caution? No, we're under green still. Well, we're going to have to go back real quick and look and see what happened. She didn't have that damage on her car. Nancy Pryor. Ooh, she hit the wall hard. I don't know if that's going to be the end of the race for her. But Nancy Pryor now going to go multiple laps down. That's the points leader. And now if you're in this race and still running, you want to finish this race. Nancy Pryor back out on the track. We'll have to see how many laps down she is. She's about to go one more lap. No, she's back on pit road, it looks like. See what's happening with her. 22 Nancy Pryor going to come off of pit road. I think she's going to be able to merge back up, or she might be coming back down pit road. No, she is merging back up on the track. Will she? Oh, almost hit the 53 of Logan York. Skylar's going to try to get past her. So she is back out on the track. 22 Nancy Pryor, 3 laps down. So single file basically all the way around this track. 43 Benjamin Wallace out front. 34 of Brew Zero. He is in 11th place. 12th place is the 21 Sarah Rocha. She is in the top 10. Best run that she has had this season. Right in front of her, the 12. Actually, now, oh, they're bad. I forgot. Hunter Blade, I keep forgetting he is on the lead lap. He is in 10th place. Sarah Rocha now 9th. 8th place, the 12th, April Pryor. 7th place, the 13 of Matt Riddle, won at ISM. Another top 10 finish, it looks like, for him, possibly. Ryan Benjamin, up here as well. Ooh, hit the wall just a little bit. Matt Riddle is going to get past him. Same with the 12 of April Pryor. Laura Lee Wiebe, top 5 for her. She flipped at ISM. She was okay. Great to see her still in this series after that huge crash. Jacob Britt running in 4th place. 3rd, Dylan Eberheim in the 19 car. Meanwhile, Alex Alves, he is starting to catch Benjamin Wallace a little bit. There's a lap car between them. That's the 6 of Logan Gentry. Very long green flag run. We could go to the end of this race without a caution. Everyone's kind of spread out. Like we said before, we don't have many drivers left. We only have 19 left. But anything still could happen. We could have another caution. We could have a lot of wrecks afterwards. Don't forget, Bristol for the ARCA Series coming up here in a few days. For the Cup Series, we've got Darlington next week. After that, we've got Michigan, and then the Allstar race. Those are all Cup races. The trucks will race in a couple more weeks at Charlotte. In the meantime, we'll be right back. If anything breaks out, we will break in. Be right back. And we are back here at Bristol. Sorry about that. A very big emergency bathroom break was needed. So, lap 157 out of 158 now out of 200. Benjamin Wallace still out front. Alex Alves second. Third is still that 19 Dylan Ebrahim, and he's about 3.5 seconds back. Fourth place, the 13 of Matt Riddle. Jacob Britt in fifth. Laura Lee Wiebe, that number 1. She is in 6th place. Ryan Benjamin, 7th. 8th is April Pryor. 9th, Sarah Rocha. 10th, Hunter Blade. Bruzero's starting to use the top line. He is running in 11th place. So nothing happened while we were gone. Everyone's still pretty much running in the same position. You see the 81 Skylar Rocha, Tyrell Resner about to go a lap down. Tyrell would go a lap down. Well, Tyrell would go, I think, how many laps? He'd go 3 laps down once Benjamin catches him. Skylar would be 1 lap down. Alex Alves hit the wall. 19 Dylan Ebrahim's in pit road. Something happened with that driver. He is on pit road. He went a lap down. I believe we're probably going to go caution-free the rest of this race. Everyone kind of spread out. Right now, Benjamin Wallace, Alex Alves, they look like they could possibly be the 2 cars to win this race. Matt Riddle is 4.8 seconds back, and he is continuing to fall back. That time he gained a little bit of ground. 81 Skylar Rocha, he's going to go a lap down here in a few laps. The Bristol winner from season number 1, right in front of the race leader, Benjamin Wallace. Benjamin now underneath Skylar Rocha. He will go 1 lap down here at Bristol. Benjamin going to set his sights now on Logan York, that 53. He is in 11th place. 11 cars on the lead lap. Nobody really battling on the track. It's just kind of a right around the track now type of game. Matt Riddle is starting to catch these guys, but not fast enough. I don't think he's going to have enough time to catch up to Benjamin or Alex. Alex struggling with the lap car of Skylar Rocha. He's now a second back. Matt Riddle, he lost a little bit of time. Now he's 4.72 seconds back. Logan York in front of Benjamin Wallace. He's going to go a lap down here. So we're just over an hour into this broadcast and about 50 laps further than the truck race. That's how long of green flag we've had. Very long green flag run. So Logan York goes a lap down. We have 10 drivers now on the lead lap. 11th through 19th. Oh, the 19 Dylan Ebrahim, and he retired from the race. I don't know what happened. I guess he had a mechanical failure. But now there's only 18 drivers left. 22 cars out of the race. So Benjamin Wallace out front. He's got a little over a second lead over Alex Alves. Tyrell Resner, Logan Gentry battling beside each other. Stephen Pollard and John Book, they're all a lap down. Matt Riddle trying to get past all of them. He's got quite a few cars to get past that are a lap down or more. At least there's 5 cars here, and then Logan York as well. So 6 cars he's got to get past. Matt Riddle, though, he is making some ground up. He is only 4 seconds back. He might be able to get up to second place. Should we have a caution with about 10 to go, or a restart with 10 or less laps, everybody would be single file. So if you can get in front of all the lap cars, you have a pretty good shot at winning this race. I still think there's still a lot of time left in this race for anything to happen. Matt Riddle is starting to get past some of these cars. Jacob Britt, that number 36, that blue car, he is a couple cars behind Matt Riddle. He could possibly get up here. Matt wants to try to spoil the party for Benjamin Wallace and try to get his second win this season. Even with all this lap traffic, Matt is kind of... Oh, there's a crash! The 41, the 36, they're involved. The 36, Jacob Britt, one of the leaders. He was in 4th place. Caution flag out. And Tyrell Resner, the 41, a huge hit to the inside line, or inside wall. You know what that means? We are going to have another restart. This is going to get wild. So now there's only going to be 9 cars on the lead lap. This could get interesting. I believe we're only going to have 17 cars left. Let's go back. Let's see what happened. Oh, Bean Weeby, the 18. What in the world happened with him? Bean Weeby was not involved in that crash. Oh, he hit Sarah Rocha. Bean Weeby. I don't know if maybe... Oh my gosh. I don't know if maybe that was payback from earlier this season when he was wrecked by Sarah, but hits her. I guess he realized he wasn't going to be able to really do anything else in this race, not gain any positions, and he hit her, tried to take her out. Watch again. Let's watch from Ryan's view. He went down low. I don't think he wanted to take the 48 out, so he didn't do that the way he should have. That was actually the reason for the crash. Oh, man. That was the reason for the crash. Bean Weeby. And then there was a crash, of course, right afterwards. Jacob Britt just into Tyrell. He was trying to get past Tyrell, and ooh, Tyrell hard hit, and then Jacob Britt up into the wall. Whew, so 20 laps to go. Now, the first Bristol race we had here, 20 laps to go, the leader blew up, and that was the huge turning point in that race. That let Skylar Roach get the lead. That was Aiden O'File, who was driving the number 1 car back then, who had blown up on the right before the restart with 20 to go. So we're at 20 laps to go now. I would say the turning point would be the crash that just happened, and, well... You see all the cars down low. We don't have a lot of cars on the outside line. Logan, the 53, is on the inside. Will anybody hold that 43 car up? So the 36, the 41, the 18, they all just retired. 15 drivers left. 9 of them are on the outside. 6 of them are on the inside. This is about to get crazy. Can Benjamin Wallace clear the 53 and the 81? Green flag back in the air. Benjamin Wallace gets a great start, and he is going to easily clear Logan York. Still on the outside, though, Alex Alves trying to clear the 53 as well. He's not going to be able to clear him yet. Skylar Rocha now underneath Alex. In the back here, Matt Riddle is the next car in line. He is 3rd place, and he has a lot of cars in front of him and below him. Alex Alves still having issues. The 53 and the 81, now the 6. They're all going to get past him. Benjamin Wallace, in the meantime, a second ahead of Alex, who is running in 2nd. I believe this could be a battle for who gets 2nd place. Skylar Roach gets past Logan York. That is for a position, but they're a lap down. 62 John Book now on the inside of Alex. Alex Alves, he spent all this time under green passing these lap cars. And now here he is yet again trying to get past all of them. Oh, Matt Riddle and Laura Lee Weeby hit the wall further back there in the field. April Pryor, Sarah Rocha, Laura Lee, they are all racing hard. 3 of our female racers really aggressive late here. Wow, April Pryor made a huge move in front of Matt. Nearly clipped him off of the turn 4 exit. Ryan Benjamin is up to third place. So many cars between him and second place Alex Alves. Alex about 2 seconds back. Unless Benjamin Wallace has an issue, I think he probably is going to be able to sail to the victory without any issues. This race still not over, though. We have 11 to go. This coming time by 10 laps left here at Bristol. So many cars out of the race. 25 cars out. 15 are still racing. Tried to reach out to Bean Weeby for comments on what happened, and he just walked away from us, so I'm not sure. We'll have to hear from him. I'm sure he'll say something in a few days or so. 43 Benjamin Wallace has led by far the most laps. These lap cars have worked to his advantage. Alex Alves still on the outside. The 12 of April Pryor now is running in third. Can she get past Alex for second? That's what it's going to be. It's going to be a battle for second place. Right behind April is the 48, Ryan Benjamin. Runner-up at California Auto Club. Technically now 2 weeks ago. We took a week off last week. But he finished second to Tim Hoffman. Will he finish second to Benjamin Wallace? He needs to get past that 00 and the 12. 21 Sarah Rocha up to 5th place. Best performance she has had this season. Laura Lee Wiebe in 6th place. Hunter Blade, that 42, still on the lead lap. He is in 7th. Bruce Zero somehow managed to get up to 8th place. Matt Riddle has fallen all the way back to 9th place. He was running in 3rd on that restart. This time by 5 laps to go here at Bristol. Battle for 2nd place, the 12 and the 00. The 12 April Pryor going to get past Alex. Now here comes Ryan Benjamin trying to take 3rd place away. Ryan Benjamin going to try to take another 2nd place position. And if he does, he actually could be the points leader after today. Oh, Alex right on the back of the 12 of April Pryor. Almost spun her out. Ryan Benjamin, 3rd place, trying to take 2nd place away. Meanwhile, the leader, Benjamin Wallace, he is 3.5 seconds ahead of these cars. This is the battle for 2nd. Skylar Rocha and Nancy Pryor in front of that 12 of April Pryor. Ryan Benjamin back just a little bit, still trying to gain position. 2 laps to go at Bristol. Well, Benjamin Wallace, as long as he does not have any mechanical failures or anything, he is going to win this race. Benjamin Wallace takes the white flag. 1 more lap here at Bristol. It's been a pretty easy race for him. 4-second lead. Well, something happened with Ryan Benjamin. He slowed down a lot. In the meantime, the 43 Benjamin Wallace is going to come by and get the checkered flag. He is going to win his first race. April Pryor, the 12, getting past Nancy Pryor. So the points after race number 5, Ryan Benjamin to the front after he had another top 5 finish. Nancy Pryor, the points leader, entering Bristol. She loses a position. Sees Skylar Roach up to 3rd in points. Matt Riddle 4th. Bruce Zero 5th. Alejandro Rodriguez 6th. Callie Hancock 7th. Up to 8th place in points after his win. Benjamin Wallace, Hunter Blade 9th place. And Sam Oskin went from 2nd down to 10th. Now, the top 9 drivers are within 100 points. There are 94 points between each other. Ryan Benjamin, Nancy Pryor, they have not had DNFs yet this season. Same with Bruce Zero. Sarah Rocha has not had a DNF. So let's go back. Well, let's look at some of the other positions. Let's look further back here. Austin Johnson, unfortunately, he did not gain any positions. He is still last in points. 1 point behind Ron Jackson. Bean Weeby was able to move up to 38th in the points. Tavis Haken still stuck back here. Damian Singletary. Lindsay Hancock, she lost 5 positions. Brendan Hancock had a great run going, but unfortunately 34th in points for him. Yo Carrillo out of the race early. He went from 21st to 32nd in points. Other big changes here. Muhammad Abdullah lost 10 positions. April Pryor lost 12 positions. See, Alex Alves, he gained 13 positions. He's in 18th in points. Points are still pretty close. A lot can happen in the next couple weeks. Like we said, we have California. Hold on one second. No, we have, I'm sorry. We have Darlington next week for the Cup Series, then Michigan, the All-Star race, and Charlotte. Next few races on the schedule. But you look at the top, Ryan Benjamin leading the Cup Series points. Ryan Benjamin last in the Truck Series points. So this series is kind of a redemption for him right now. Matt Riddle, Bruzero, both drivers in the top 5 after their wins earlier in the season. Bruzero looking to possibly have another shot at winning the championship right now in 5th place. So, have to see what happens. Some drivers, unfortunately, have had a lot of DNFs. A lot of drivers up near the front have not. So we'll have to see. Benjamin Wallace cracks into the top 10 after his win. He led 144 laps that race. We had 9 cautions. It was a pretty wild race, that's for sure. So, tune in next time. Next week is Darlington. For the ARCA Series, we're going to go to Bristol. Truck Series, they have off for a couple weeks. There's a few less races in the trucks than there are in the Cup Series. So, we'll be going to just the ARCA and the Cup Series next couple weeks, I assume. So, we will see you guys there. Next time we race, Alexander Jones will be cleared to race, I believe. Like we said, we have to see what the doctors say. But race number 5 in the books here at Bristol. It's been a great race. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And we will get the highlights posted here shortly of the ARCA, the Truck, and the Cup Series. It takes a little while for all this stuff to happen, so I'm working as hard as I can after the holidays anyway. Hopefully you guys had a great New Year's, and hopefully the rest of the year will be just as great. We will see you guys next time.